And we are live. Hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints on a Friday evening, and again with an unboxing of a 3D printer. Last week it was, as you can see, the Artillery Sidewinder X2. It's printing, as you can see, legs. And if you are wondering what, just look behind me. Oh, look behind me. There is something waiting for it. And as you watched one of my previous streams this week, you saw that it is Neo from the Matrix. I also posted on TikTok, also with a little video or some TikTok, some TikTok meme. Some team of the Matrix. So I need to move this camera away. So Old Crutch, hello, how you doing? Kieran, hello. Non-fam, nice to see you, man. 3D RCNC, how are you doing, buddy? So the microphone is good. Just a little audio test, not to make you crazy, but I need to listen how the sound is. How's the stream coming over? Not to make you crazy, but I need to listen how the sound is. Okay, before it's going to echo around. So I'm trying to get the best possible stream going on. So it might look a little bit different than the other times. Maybe this is the last time that you are going to see this space. I was thinking about it after my dinner to set up my desk as well, but I also want to make a little video about it, you know, a little, maybe some time lapse, setting up the monitor arms. I'm this kind of person that if I'm going to start with it, I want to, you know, I want to see that the wires are all nice and tucked away. Hey Tyne, how are you doing? How was the Maker Faire on Sunday? Because after that I saw you several times, but how did you like it? Hey Tripod, welcome. Zolon, she's kicking me out. No, no. I want to step up the ball game, something like that, because the plan is still to go to the attic, but also seeing that the roof sections can cause that I cannot put everything like I want. I'm going to the second floor and I'm going to take over one of the rooms that wasn't used for a while. So it's more square. I have some very nice walls, and maybe if you follow me on Twitter, Zachary_Bergen. I think everybody here is already aware of it. There you can see that I put some shelves on it, and in those shelves I put some 3D printers. And I was there today and I was like, it looks nice. So, little dinger here. Oh my gosh. So, the space is limited. Last week I used that little desk with a box on top of it in order to get it as high as possible. But now, legs are being printed. By the way, the filament that I'm now using is the filament from eSun, not the same one that I used last week. The one with the coupon code. Funny thing, if you like to hear it. The person that is in contact with me from eSun, I asked her to if those codes are also for people from the United States, because yeah, my channel is international, and I think at least 30 to 40% of the viewers are from the United States. So having not coupon codes for the eSun filament for people from the US, I think it's a little bit, you know, the 15% off was for the Dutch people. Okay, nice. I know that Dutch people are into the gratis dingen, or for the free stuff, or as less paying as possible. But I think everywhere in the world, I think that's a common thing to get as much as discount as possible. At least for the Dutch people, it's always normal to go for the lowest price, right, Tijn? So going through the chat, it was also cool. I also saw the practical engineering. You know, the practical engineering, I never saw one of those his videos, so I really have to check it out. Gratis, yeah, we like it. Yeah, we need to focus. I'm sorry, very bad joke. Is Brian Vines not here? Hey guys, we need to focus. Focus. Not end stream, please, thank you. Just tweeting this out that I'm live. I know that Lawyer Moses is also going live. I don't know what time he is going to live. When he is going live. Did you get your mini CNC built? Yes. It's I'm going to put one other camera on. This is for Time to go. Is that correct? So this is my other webcam. I'm not going to make you dizzy, but there, behind Elon Musk, there is the CNC milling machine, and as mentioned, I wasn't not really planned to start using it at this moment. One of the things is I want to have it in an enclosure when I'm using a laser engraver, but also when CNC milling comes around and carving, something like that, I think it's good to have something like an enclosure, and especially also making sure to have it also a little bit more soundproof, since my what is it, my shed, it's a very messy, a lot of things standing in there. My attic I also cannot use, so I really need to use everything as good as possible. Yeah, messy and loud. So, well, when you are using the laser engraver, it's not loud, it's just bright, you know, bright. After the stream, I think this Saturday, no, when did I build it? When did I do that? Anyways, at one moment I thought I want to see how the laser is doing. I took the green goggles. No, I didn't do that, sorry. That on the second attempt. So I switched it over to the laser engraving part, or the laser part. I switched the printer on. Oh my gosh. Everything was bright light. Dan, how are you doing? How's your focus? I have seen, this should be the most easiest build ever. How was your experience with that, Dan? I'm very focused. So I'm not going to put this box on the table. I'm going to flip it over and then I'm going to open the box. So let's get into this part. Woo. That one. So it's a I do need to say it is one of the nicest boxes or most beautiful boxes I have seen by far from all the printers that I got. This is not this typical brown carbon box with a print inside. Most of them have a graphic thing, which kind of printer is inside, but this one has just nice decal on it. Decal. If I look to the, okay, this is a 3D render on the box because I see here, for example, I hope you can see it. Here I see the lead screw, but it more looks like it is a ball screw, you know? Hey, Matt German, how are you doing? Cool. Which kind of profile did you use? I mean, if I look to this printer, if I would start out of the blue, I would have used the Ender 3 profiles. Since the building volume of this printer is 220, 220, 260. Okay, we are going that route. So I thought it will go open like this on the side. So need to watch the television on the back. So I'm going to time this, how long it takes to actually set it up. You guys like that? Stopwatch. $245 would be convenient for freedom units. Is that really a thing? Freedom units? I'm not your printing. I haven't heard of them. It's the only. No. I know that several people received them. So they not only ship to the Netherlands, but also to the USA, different kind of countries. I also know that Carl Fenton also have one. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer. I try to go as normal as possible. Accessories. I'm going to put it right here on the back. Because I know myself, if I'm going to put it here, I don't have any place. A spool of filament with how many grams? 250 grams. Oh, that's nice. Decent. Okay. So it's a foldable printer, but it doesn't lock in a specific place. It's a small printer, but for some reason it looks not 100% square, but we will see, right? So the box with the accessories. Quick start guides. Do we need that then? Or is it almost similar like so? Oh. My little camera stand over here. So I've got here a box, and on the box is written what's in there. Power cord, flat cable, also some little other stuff, nozzle through, okay, metal. So this is a very nice organized box with on everything the things that are in there. So if I see something like this, it reminds me a little bit from things like Apple. What's in here? The ribbon cable that I'm going to need. Some nozzles. Covers for the extrusions. Also a USB stick with a memory card in it, a micro SD, and also a USB cable, which I'm not going to use. Whoa, cool. This is looking nice. A palette knife, some decent tools. Filament spool holder, of course, always needed, and some needles. I might do some acupuncture. And some little new snips, in case you do not have that. So I don't see anywhere else screws, so I need to have that back. try to put it on my small desk. Artillery genus has a similar, make a tidy looking machine. Small desk, small printer. Yeah, believe it or not, with the little extension that I made on the side, it's 160 long, 1 meter 160 centimeters. I don't really know where those are for, but we will see. Back with the tools. Yeah, at my work I have a desk 2 meters long. I hope I'm not going to smash anything over. We will see. Six screws. Just a second. So I'm not going to tighten them all the way through. So 10 minutes with unboxing, huh? So in the meantime, you can watch the movie. I already took care of it. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am watching nothing in the background. No, at least not on the top and also not on the bottom. But oh my gosh. No, so I thought, let's so where's that screw? Ah, there. Everything. No, I'm in the Netherlands. So that part is done. So I guess the other two screws are for the filament spool holder. And I also saw these. And there is the bag that I need to have the yeah, that might be true. But I do need to say for almost the same size or the same size as a Ender 3 with printing volume, it's not bad. Yep. Do, 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 do. So I'm gonna go nuts. So in case they're almost than the other ones. So maybe it fell underneath something, the other T-nut. Ba-da-bum. Yeah, in real life, I think, and I don't know how other people feel about it, but indeed, this printer looks very solid. which kind of screws. Even a smaller one? Yeah, okay, a smaller one. Do. Yeah, I know. Voltage somewhere that needs to be changed. Do I see it somewhere? So here on the side I do see a little switch. I'm going to see if it is already on the right current or not. So I'm going to stop the time because I consider it built. Really? Quick start guy. Okay, so take it up. 90 degrees. Do I have to measure that? Doesn't say. Yeah. I so no. I changed the specs, but I was thinking about it to change the watts, but I didn't do that. Let's do it right now, because people in the chat are really paying attention, and that I like. No, there's 235, 235, 260. So I do need to check if it is square, yes or no, but I don't think at this moment it's not needed. I think in here. Right? Yeah, fits in there. So really flat to the 2040. that in there. Yeah. Yeah. The artillery sidewinder X2, 700 watts. Yeah. Do you think it will stick something to it? This is a little bit odd. Those clips here. Those I understand. This one I understand, but this one? Hey Carl! Hello! So here it doesn't say anything about the current. A nice warranty card. So this is focus slicer. But if I see this is Cura. Yeah, for def, Cura. So they don't say anything about the current. But in case somebody wants to know, the power supply is 240 watts. I saw somebody putting something there. Take a look at the stick on the back of the printer. 200 watts? Doesn't work on MacBook. What, Cura doesn't work on that? Nah. No, but the same thing I have with the Creality slicer, which is from Cura. I still don't understand why they don't allow it with a Mac, you know? So it doesn't say anything here on the side that I should do something, but also if I check in the manual, I also don't see that. Because here is the assembly, which we also already saw. Here's nothing on it. Focus slicer. How everything works. I do need to say that this is in German, so people from Germany are also going to be very happy with this manual. So that is great. They did a great job. On the manual, nothing to add. Only, yeah. That's so I'm going to see if I can put a So on which side? Of course. Oh. I hear a socket next to me. So then I see you later, or well, some time for big satisfying removal of plastic. Oh, we want that. So the clips, you come to Magic Smoke. No. Because, you know, very logical seeing from all the printers that I unboxed, assembled and started. If you need to do something with the currency or the current, then somewhere is a sticker saying, warning, please before powering on the printer, make sure to set the right current, you know. G-Tech. Well, I've got a G-Tech and it's printing fine. I know Neo wasn't printing on that one. Hey Kat, welcome to the live stream. So those clips are removable, but I don't understand why they put one on that side. So, making some people happy. That cube, maybe indeed that can be a thing, yeah. So there, and there. So it is still able to move or, yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, did somebody ever saw a ASMR video or stream where people are licking microphone ears? And there are a lot of people who are actually watching that. I mean, like, why? Why? So, that is done. It is looking nice. Everybody can see this very nicely. I'm going to move the camera a little bit down. So, display, I hope you can see it better. Oh. Yeah. I think that too, Kat. I think that too. I applied for test prints from Fokoos. Oh. I see it. I see if I can do something for you, Kat. So, now, let's do what we normally would do. Tools and home. I don't know if you... So, I do need to say that I'm checking here the build plate. By the way, yellow springs they used for springs, so that is nice. I always like to see yellow springs on 3D printers, since the normal standard springs are too springy. Yeah, cool. Memorable? What's memorable? I do need to say, I do like this 3D print. It's small. Soon I'm going to... which kind of firmware do they use? If I see this, also, yeah, this is, of course, this is a graphical thing. But if I... firmware, I think it uses Marlin. Oh, the plastic removal, yeah. You know, oh, just give me some plexi acrylic glass. I can do that all day. Nah, yeah. So, leveling. So if I see this, it reminds me of the artillery sidewinder. It reminds me of the eSun QQS Pro. They all have the same kind of crosshair with the sections on a specific place. I hope you can see it also here. There, yeah. You want me to remove it, right? So, we are going to remove even more plastic. Move. I don't know if it was the artillery. No. the JG Maker Artist D Pro has also the same kind of menu system, and there you can move 0.1, 1 millimeter, 10 millimeters, and even 50 millimeters. And I do like that, especially when you have to go a little bit higher than that. So, back, and then more. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Back. Auto load I don't need to do. Tools. No. Back. Settings. Motor off. Okay. Yeah, I think that is really nice. Because in this kind of assistant leveling system, you go to specific places, and that would really help. So those clips are damaging the glass bed. So so round 2. Zachary, kan je mij even water brengen die daar staat? Zo. Make sure to keep hydrated. So, that is done. Missed the opportunity for a... Yeah, I could put it closer. But was it satisfying enough? Because I cannot undo it again. Or I cannot undo it. Huh? 20 people are watching. Thank you. If you would like to help me, please smash the like button. Thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, by the way, smash that like button. Also, put on the notifications that when I'm doing a live stream or do some other videos or posts, then you will get notified. Yes. Ooh. I said wiggly, 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 wig. If I move this all the way to the back, will I? No. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba. So 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 the bed is okay, so I don't need to change anything about that. So this is also better. Hey Max, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, sir? Okay, so leveling the bed, Wi-Fi. Does it have Wi-Fi? It does have Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh. The Wi-Fi module is being configured. Please wait a minute. Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? Is the Z-axis level? Yeah, it was all the way up and then it moved down, and it has a dual lead screw setup. Can I play songs on it? Maybe you can. I do like this screen. You know, it is not a standard thing. Yeah, but you know, to see the option, Wi-Fi, machine settings, machine, what do I see here? Machine type. Oh my gosh! Look at this. XYZ machine, Delta machine, Core XY machine. If I see something like this, I don't know, but I would say, shall I put it on Core XY? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can set it to Core XY. That's not the machine size. So I can change everything I want. So that is a cool thing. Home direction. So this I really have to say, people, this is amazing. Even though it has no Wi-Fi module in it, but having the options to change, in this case, the end stop directions, nice. Next, filament settings. Cool. Advanced. Power off, detection module. So MKS, I think there's an MKS board in here. Shutdown after print. It also, so it automatically switches from 110 to 230 in my case, or 220. So it detects automatically the current. The Z2 settings, you can also change that. Cool. Next. Enable pin leveling settings, printing pause position settings. This machine has a lot of built-in features in the menu on the go. Nice. So, firmware version 1.0.2. Cool. So let's do preheat. So cool. Going through the chat, unless you support RGB. Most of the times the Wi-Fi you need. Yeah, you know, if it has a great Ethernet port to connect it with your network, I think that is really very nice to have. It's not a pre to do that, but most of the time I use SD cards or micro SD cards, and very little of the time I use very little, sometimes a USB stick. Just now, like on the artillery, I switched it over from micro SD to USB thumb drive, and I'm printing from the USB stick or thumb drive. So that is nice. So let's see. So it is heated up, but I don't see it in the info screen. Because here you don't see anything about the temperature. Reminds me of the bell printer from Saint Smart. So, tools, leveling, and we go to point. Or do we also have a... We have here a end stop? A optical end stop? Really? Wow. Do we have somewhere a... Oh my gosh. Paper somewhere that I can use. No. No. I hope there is nothing very important on it. Oh, commercial invoice. How do I like my G-Tech printer? It is very nice. At this moment I wasn't printing with it because I don't want to have that many printers printing right now. Something like that. No, but I do need to say that all the print results that I got out of my G-Tech is looking amazing. I'm thinking about it to order also red filament, since I have white and red, and also since I don't have red filament. I do have I do have red filament, but ABS, and I don't think, well, actually, G-Tech can print ABS, but I'm not going to do that right now. So, yeah, I need to order some red filament, and then I can use my red, black, and white filament to print those guys from the how's the series called? Squid Games. That those from Waxter. I saw them in multi-material, and I want to try to print something like that. I think that that would be amazing. So let's go to point 1. So as you can hear, silent stepper drivers. Ooh. So second point. Oh. Wait. I'm going to switch over to an entire different kind of... Is that okay? Yeah. I think this is better. So there you go, Cat. Yeah, my desk is a little bit messy because I also do home office work. I have 3 cameras set up. Check out those guns. Which guns, Kieran? Yeah, it's a direct drive. And therefore this small printer. Okay. So going back to the first point, check if that one is also nice. Do need to say that the fan shroud is pretty big. Of the top rail. Wat was dat? Yeah, I do have them. They are waiting here. Oh, you saw it? How? Yeah. No, my oldest daughter, she's going to bed, but also my wife is going upstairs. It's, I don't know why I do get these bad prints. What is the problem? Oh, I see. I forgot this end caps. End caps. Oh, tripod. Thank you for the $10 to the room expansion fund. Frosty beverage. You know, after the stream, you know, YouTube policy, don't try to drink alcohol during live streams, I guess. Is that a rule, by the way? I wouldn't try, you know. So thank you very much, Tripod. But yeah, in the future, the desk is the same size, but I have ordered monitor arms. So I've got two screens here and one screen here, and my laptop screen, and also another laptop usually there. But the room would be much more compact. I tried to also put a workbench in there, but first I want to measure it out before I'm going to put actually the bench in there. So that is done. Home, all. He has already extended this. Yeah, because there needs a lot of things to do. There needs to be a lot of things done on the attic, and more and more as I was working there, I saw that it is bigger, but eventually I need to have something like a door. But I have also still the roof section, so I can put a lot of printers next to each other, but on one level. And you know, some printers have this huge thing on top of it, so it's not the best thing. So for that reason, you see many of my printers having the filament spool holder on the back side of the printer. It fits. But printers with a base, that is a little bit more complicated. So, that having said, we take the SD card, we are going to prop it in there. My live streams, I almost always have a whiskey at hand. Not to drink, but to say cheers. Hey, somebody word. Cool. No? I also know a guy, Big Stacked D. He makes some awesome ASMR videos. He doesn't say anything. He's a very nice guy, I guess. And he always drinks a Corona beer in his video. Well, actually, you see that he is taking the cap off. He puts it in his sleeve and then cheers, but he actually is not drinking it. I want to use my mouse to operate the printer. Oh, shall we try to print a wow. Oh my gosh. The icons are the models. Instead of having a name, you see the thing. I really want to see if this is also possible in the slicers. Oh, sorry guys. No, wait. But look at this. You have pictures or, you know, images. I'm going to print a Pikachu. Yeah, come on. Okay, so I'm going to switch this camera off for a little bit. Whoop. So, because nobody said it to me. Where's my filament? Broke something. No, my man. You know, a tripod, I'm going to find it out. And if I mean I'm going to find it out, I'm going to not look it up, but I'm going to see if I can, you know, with logical thinking, see if, is this filament nice to use? Does somebody know that? It's a better filament sample than you sometimes get. So 45-degree angle, something like that. Oh, oh. Yeah, is it? Then we're going to take something else. Then I'm going to take an awesome color. Then I'm going to take a very nice color. What do you think if I'm going to use filament from extruder Biofusion Venom Green? Does this look better on the camera? Goods day. You're going to clean. Oh my gosh. You know the purple face that I printed from Clock Spring? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, that is true. So, filament there. Now cut it. Options, filaments, load. You get a little white blob. So that is that. Confirm, back, back, and resume. Now everybody is wondering, hey, we want to see something getting printed. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's grab a camera and show it to you. But now, just a second. It's a thick line. Hey, Jessica Kirsch, how are you doing? So I think it's printing a raft. Seeing the lines. It's Texas. Texas girls here. The flow rate looks too high. Well, that can be the case. But either way, it looks like, indeed, the lines are very thick, but it is looking like a raft because of the horizontal lines. Did I miss? Hi, Roxy, Jessica. Hey, Carl Fenton, nice to have you here, and I will see you next time. And we are printing. Does it have a better filament inlet than the artillery sidewinder? Yes. Well, I don't want to say it has a better one. It has an easier one, because 3D print creator, the sidewinder has the Titan clone, and it has a little PTFE tube. So yesterday when I changed the filament, because I had to go to work, I pulled it out and I also took the little plastic PTFE tube with. So it's a little bit sketchy. The tension is building. I think it's... So now the parts cooling fan is kicking in. I do need to say that the raft is looking nice. Squishy. That is what we want. But since this has a heated bed, I'm wondering why this model comes on a raft. I heard something happens. Somebody subscribed. Wilco E, thank you for the subscribing. Sketchy DIY should be my middle name. Really? Love the print. It's a Pikachu print. My first Pikachu I ever printed. They do rafts to cheat the print. Well, I do need to say that it is a recent G-code file because of also of the image. So, yeah, for the people who don't know it, I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit because of the stream analytics. Maybe I can go lower a little bit. Yeah. Could be a big one. Going to be a big one. I'm not sure. But this is Venom. The room is way too small. Long print. Now, well, it's printing for 6 minutes already. So the legs I'm printing is from Neo, from the Matrix. So I hope you can all see this. So last week, somewhere Wednesday, I think, I start slicing this guy, Neo. I'm not sure if it is Neo as in Keanu Reeves Neo or some other dude. So the bust I started with at 250%. So everything else of the model should be has also the same scale, so 250%. The coat was going to be the most difficult part because yeah, it's white. So because of that, I had to change it a little bit. So yeah, it's going to be a very big one, so it's going to be also a key piece in in my new space, because he's also knocking me down. So I started with the legs yesterday. But because I started with it in the evening before, the filament was almost running out in the morning. So I thought before I'm going to work and see that my print is not going to finish, I was like, okay, I need to change. And I had some white, so I thought, oh, perfect. So I was pushing it in, and I extruded a little bit. Yeah, exactly, yeah, Kian. But so I went upstairs, did brush my teeth, did my hair, made myself ready to go to work. I came back down, and then I looked at it, and I saw just this much space between the nozzle and print, and was like, why? So because it was still extruding, I pushed it a little bit further, and then it grabbed. So what happened when I was pressing it in, it went a little bit out by the first time retracting. So yeah. So I have this butt. But this is RE1. No, this is filament. eSun PLA-ST white. It is looking very shiny. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And also a very nice infill. Yeah. Oh, Michael, it's not a raft? What's this? It's Friday, tripod. It's Friday. But nothing in particular shown. It is a very... it's a model. It's a plastic thing. It's not even a guy. So, on the build plate, it's now busy at printing the left shoe and also the other leg. I need to say the supports, how I did them, yummy. Very nice to remove. Just like, and done. $15 people watching and 15 likes. I like that. looks like plate. It is a raft now making a solid layer, giving it a 1.5 times the extrusion height for easy removal and starting to print. Yeah, eventually when this is all done with the rafts, then there's a very thin lines coming on there, and then the normal print starts. And if the print is all done, you can easily remove. Something like this, I don't know how other people will think about this, but if you are going to print something very delicate with also some supports and other things, and it doesn't work the first time, try to use some rafts, because eventually you can peel it all off and you have a very nice model. At least I would do that. Yeah, also Michael, true. You don't need to use a raft. Rafts were used in the time period from non-heated beds. Hey, Make a Viking, how are you doing? True, Kaim. Yeah, brim is also one of my favorites to use. I do need to say I like this printer already, because it is a very compact printer, but don't let fool the size of the printer, because it's still a normal size 235 by 260 millimeters in printing volume. I saw printing temperatures up to 260 degrees. There's a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. Can I advertise even more about this printer? Hashtag not sponsored, by the way. Yes, the printer was given for free for review purpose. So the whole machine runs on 24 volts. 0.4 millimeters. The maximum nozzle temperature is 260 degrees, so that is very nice. The maximum platform temperature is up to 120 degrees, also very nice. The machine is weighing 7.70 kilograms. So yeah, it's an all metal, sheet metal, aluminum extrusions. The display is 3.5 inch. Oh my gosh, the maximum print speed on this printer, believe it or not, is 300 millimeters per second. For the X and Y axis, it says 1000 millimeters per second. And the x-axis velocity is maximum 300 millimeters. I fool you not. Here. Let's see if I point to the correct one. So I hope it is all visible. So I would say I'm really going to test this out. But first, getting some nice prints out of it. Kieran, yeah, true. Maximum print speed, yes. Actual success print, that's Not so much. So now thin lines are printed onto the raft, and then eventually it's going to print the model on it. But oh my gosh, that Venom green is looking nice. So I guess what more am I going to print on this machine? Because at my work they love these infinity fidget cubes. So I'm going to print more of those. Jessica, if you are interested, these are awesome to print on a printer and they are fun to play with. 3D print creator. Crank it up the speed until it drops on the ground. I don't believe what they say. Yeah, but Kaim, to be honest, if you are looking for something like a SD card holder or a part that is square and doesn't have details on it, I think it can go pretty fast. Maybe I'm going to print a Banshee on it with a higher printing speed and see how it is going to look, you know? Not, of course, it's not going to be the best print, you know, starting with that expectation, but the better it goes, the better it is. Please share the link for to the cubes. I will. Because those cubes, once you have printed one, you are going to print more. Will you also be reviewing the hermit crab? What's that? Yeah, time to go. For prototypes, indeed. It's, yeah, so true. But if you are going to print something like I'm printing now, 60 millimeters is great. So we are going to thingy first. So I'm going to share the link. Ah, front mask, Squid Game. Okay, how many of you guys, when you are going to think first to look for something special, you know, something like this, and you start on the starting page and you see, oh, that is also nice. Oh, that is also, ooh, that I also like. Something like that. And eventually, 10 minutes later, oh yeah, I came for something else. I wanted to scroll already. Yet another fidget cube. So let's see if this is the original. So this guy has also a version 2 of the cube. So I have pinned the message. So I'm going to check for the hermit crab just for a second, because I have no idea what that is. Hermit crab. Is that a 3D printer? If you are on Twitter, can you send me the link of the BQ? Oh. Oh, is there a tool for changing nozzles? Okay. No, so far not. The motherboard of this 3D printer has a BL Touch port. You should connect BL Touch. Yeah, that is possible. I think on the inside of the thing. The printer, so far decent printer. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So far, indeed, it's a very decent printer. And also, this plastic cover is a very nice plastic cover. Very clean. That's eSun hell. No, it's not. It's now printing the model itself, but the model also has supports. But I think if you are going to break away the raft, the supports is also going to come with it. Does the printer show print time remaining or layers? It shows the printing time. The progress bar in percentage is now at 1%. The Z is at 4.107. Yeah, 1%. Yeah, it's... Oh, sorry. 2%. Yeah, I'm not going to stream for the whole time of, or the whole duration of the print. Okay, so I'm looking to the Hermit Crab tool changer. You know, the thing is, when I'm scrolling over this, it reminds me a little bit of the idea behind the mutant from Wham Bam. Yeah, it's a very quiet 3D printer because of it's a 32-bit board and TNC 2208 step drivers on there. Yeah, but eventually, well, I started pretty late with 3D printing, so I wasn't in a room with only my 3D printers. But I wouldn't mind to sleep next to a printer that is noisy, because the constant sound of the printer will make you fall asleep, at least for me. Yeah, it is. So going back to the hermit crab from BQ, it reminds me pretty much of the mutant. So one of the, oh, that is nice. So one of the advantages of this system is you can install the H2, you can install a cutter, you can install a pen holder, laser engraver. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, 3D Print Creator, nice to have you here. And we'll see you next time, buddy. It doesn't even look that big. What, the print or the printer or the model? Oh, Cat! Thank you for the 10 euros that you have sent me over on PayPal. Thank you. Cool. Just sending something. Wait, just making a picture for on Twitter. Hey, 3D printing professor. Nice to have you here. How are you doing? Why is it happening always? So, that is done. New fight tomorrow will get some jewelry in silver again. Nice, fingers crossed. So I'm thinking about it to move the filament spool holder more in the middle of the printer. Hey, time to go. Good night. and see you next time. Are you printing with 100%? No, this is a model that was already on the SD card. But yeah, it's the feet of Pikachu, so I think yeah, it is printing the supports, so the supports is taking a bit longer. And I think also because of the spaces between the infill lines, if you put it a little bit more space. Wait. I keep seeing fears about thinking, should I invest in that? Which kind of thing? From this printer? Keep up the good work. What's that? Yeah, the final print, Kaim, I will post it on Twitter, and of course in the review video about this printer. Also on TikTok, maybe short videos. I keep seeing videos. Yeah, I already put the time and space. Hey Kieran, see you next time, buddy. Yeah, but the good thing about this printer is that it is foldable. So effectively, you only need to unscrew 4 screws, and then you can put the X gantry all the way to the front. Was also packed in that box, so it's a pretty flat printer. Of course, backing space is what the Fokoos 5. Yeah, the ability. Yeah, but also taking it to some fairs or some other places. But I do need to say it's a very, very clean printer. Solid base, all metal, aluminum extrusions, injected molded plastic parts, dual lead screw setup, but also some holders on top. A optical limit switch on the back side. Oh wait. Now I would not say unscrew 4 screws is foldable. Yeah. But not like all other 3D printers that I've seen in this kind of way. That you, yeah, of course, the amount of screws is the same as a normal i3 style 3D printer. But in this case, when you take the screws out, you can put it to the front. But then again, one of my concerns is how many times can you screw it and unscrew it? Meaning the wear of the metal. And also you need to have a little cover or some housing where you can put those screws in if you are going to take it somewhere. So for me, it is definitely going to be a printer that I will take with me to places. But for me, it's easier to just lift it and put it in the back of the car. If it was true folding 3D printer, should it have a quicker release on the Z? Yeah, that's a good thing, tripod. Something like here, a little handle that you have to pull, and then you can fold it to the front. Yeah, but you need to put the Z-axis all the way up, and then you can fold it to the front after you unscrew 4 screws. So yeah, it's foldable. It's in one piece. But it's a nice concept. But that Venom green is looking awesome. It's looking awesome. So my plan for this Saturday, I'm going to continue with the new studio. Oh, to the new studio. Setting up the new, setting up the displays, the docking stations, and also going to see if I can provide every 3D printer there with power, and also have the wires running nicely. Have as much as possible printers on the racks, but I still have some bigger printers that I need to think about how or where to put them. Yeah, it's not that big. It's not that big. This not big. Yeah, my BQBX is standing upstairs in one of the shelves. Yeah. But Kat, I don't know, do you have a Prusa Mini? Because those are also easy to handle and carry everywhere. You have this handle that you can print for on the side. The printer should have a stowaway mode. Yeah. To the top, pulls the pins on the inside and folds the carriage. Yeah. Yeah, especially that. Yeah. Proper Printing made a video about a foldable Ender 3. That one was really nice. Pull a pin and then put it all the way flat. Yeah, I do need to say, 3D print professor, so true. most of these styles or the Ender style 3D printers have this aluminum construction where it is easy to lift it on the top. However, like the Sidewinder, the top is made out of plastic. The the Artist D Pro from JG Maker, also made out of plastic. So yeah, the strength where you can lift it is also now the weakest point to lift. Oh yeah, yeah, I think that too. Butterproof mini would be quite easy to dump into and damage if you carry it around a lot. Yeah, yeah, that is that can also happen, but also with bigger printers. Yeah, I mean, if you see how flat you can pack it, then 3D print some clips or some clamps that you can make it, yeah, that will stay. Because that I need to see how that is handled. Yeah, the only plastic that I see is this one, this here. Just to check. Okay, this is this cover here looks like it's metal. I cannot count that many plastic parts here. But I see that on this side there are two open holes. Maybe for the cover? For the screws? I don't know. I would still love a printer that just was a 3D pen on a robot arm, sticks out, prints your desk. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that is something that I really would like to know, if you can lock it into the fold position. Yeah, or printing volume, depending on how big your desk is, maybe. Somebody would ask for it. Oh, which kind of printer do you have? Oh, I got this and this printer with the Hemera 3D pen on it. Pen? There's a sacrifice I would totally willing to make. Or blue tape, yeah, that would also be possible. But then if you don't have any heated bed, then some prints will not stick, so. Yeah. It's looking great. The desk made out of duct tape, yeah. That's quite a lot duct tape tripod. Yeah. Yeah, and then you come back after 9 hours of working and see that your whole desk is one big spaghetti noodle nest. Cool. So yeah, on this printer I'm going to print also several of those calibration cubes like mentioned, and some models of Fokoos Mint, I guess. And I'm also still working with the Artist D Pro, because it is an IDEX printer. It has more things to it to get used to. I have changed my mind. That was a bad idea, lol. I'm going to grab something to drink because I'm getting thirsty. Just a second. I'll be right back. But I can still talk. Guess who's back. Do. Dun. So, getting some ice cold water. Hey Google, lamp uit, keuken. Everything changes. Man, this is a gorgeous looking printer, I must admit. The only thing you hear is the fan. So, nice. Nice. Dun. Bum. So I've got here some extra ribbon cable. That is also nice that they have add it to the package. So what are your plans for this week, or this weekend, I should say? So the big spanner is for, I think, changing the nozzle in the hot end. Also, what I like is that there is not so much loose wires. My first 3D printer, it was a terrible mess with all of the wires hanging around. I know that somebody was mentioning the CTC printer. Printing 3D maps, casting my designs in silver. Nice. And working in the garden. Well, that is one thing that I'm definitely need to do this weekend. I ordered for my fishes in the pond. I ordered a brand new filter pump, and I need to install it, because the one that is in there is also sometimes also causing for power leakage, causing that the breaker is going to switch. So we can, you know, switch it back on, but from time to time it just switches off, and that is no satisfying mind. Yeah. And these are really flat. Just imagining how much current is going through there. Yeah. I don't know how many that there are. Oh, I have to clean 2 of my aquariums. Yeah, you have that many fishes? Cool. Cool, cat. Yeah, so yeah, it's a brand new filter, so I don't think I should not use it directly, but I'm going to do that, and I think the fish will survive, and if not, well, bummers. So it's great to use this one. That this one came for. Do you have fishes in there? Yeah, I do. I have goldfish. I have I don't know all the names. Those black ones. Also with this very fancy tails. Some years ago I really wanted to have some koi's, but because I heard how many, how big the pond have to be, I decided to quit with it, because black mollies, in Dutch we call them, I also don't know, I don't know. Sluierstaart, goudwinders. They look like goldfish, but then in black. The crows of the pond. Something like that. So yeah, also I think more in the afternoon I'm going to work what I already said several times. It's looking nice. Pikachu. So it's now printing 1 hour and 1 minute. So I don't have fish or a pond, so now I'm sad. You know, the fun thing about fishes, if they know you, and you come to the fish pond, they always come to you. If you are going to feed them or not. So I hope next week I'm going to continue with the Voron build. I'm going to look if it is possible to get firmware ready, and I want to see if I can, you know, skip the part of the firmware. So like I mentioned, pretty test print indeed. But I see in the way it is going to be printed, once it is done, you can peel the supports off together with the raft. I also like the contrast between the Venom green and the black. Your tripod, your wife has fish too, does she not? Ah! Oh! Dogs are hard enough for the wife. Fish is a hard pass. Sometimes my colleagues ask if my wife is okay with all the printers in the living room. And I say, yes, she is. Must be. I thought Bear owned you. Me? I don't know. I still have a belt print on the wish list. I'm really curious what iFactory is going to do, because they were also in the live stream of Joel, the 3D printing nerd, and I was talking with the artist Stefan. He is from iFactory, and yeah, I'm wondering things, because I really want to have a belt printer. I helped them quite a lot last time with their Kickstarter campaign, even though I didn't buy one, because 750 euros is quite a lot for it. Yeah, in my opinion, for a Kickstarter. I don't know if I can say that I'm happy that I didn't do that, but at the time I was like, oh, I really want to back them, but I can't. I did back the Kickstarter campaign for the CR30, but for some reasons I backed out of the Kickstarter, and later on I was like, oh man, what did I do? But in the place of the CR30, I have a Ender 6 and also the eSun, because those two were bought after that. Bear is the boss of the house. The wife is the CFO. Kids are the liquid assets. Oh my gosh. So yeah, eventually, if I want to get a belt printer, I think I will go for the Creality CR30. Unless an iFactory says, here, Zachary did a lot of things for us last time. Here you have a belt printer, you know, something like that. I wouldn't say no, but you know. But the Saint Smart is also looking nice. And I'm also very interested in the Taiku Infinite C, something like that. Yeah, it's looking nice. Yeah, if I would put my money on something, I also would go for that one, tripod. Oh yeah, of course. I think that one is bigger in printing volume. I mean, yeah, bigger printing volume than the Saint Smart. Oh heck, I want a bigger best printer. I want to print a, yeah. Oh, that would be amazing, 3D print professor. I don't want to spoil anything about what I want to do with the belt printer. But yeah. I can mention it and then you see somebody else going to do that and then it's like, I want to have original content in some ways. Which printers do you have, 3D printing professor? Wait. Beep. We are now 2 hours and 30 minutes into the live stream. So if you want to still hang out, that's fine. I will continue. Yes, a lot. Let it go, Zachary. Holding on to ideas, striveless, your ability to receive new ideas. Oh yeah, true. Hey, Steven, the light speeds. Do you have a 500 Core XY tank? Well, I do. Well, if you know somebody who can sponsor in that, I wouldn't say no. Man, 500, that's huge. And a Core XY. Big and fast. Yeah, I'm not at that stage now. I'm still I'm having now 15, 16 prints or something like that. But I also want to build up a print farm, and then starting 3 pot. I also want to build something up with that, and then eventually going over to a specific 3D printer and have that several times, and then printing multiple things. So yeah, I do have some ideas in my head. Joe used FlashForge. John who? Joe. Lol, it's a monster. Yeah, I do. I did like the thumbnail that you used yesterday, the day before. I'll take a few sponsors for me to build the form 2.4. Ah, etching my anytime soon. Cool. Oh, Joe is. Oh, yeah. True. The name. I'm Joe. My core printers now the FlashForge Adventure 3, FlashForge Creator Max 2. Also, great one. I've also got a Prusa and a toy box. Toy box. Toy box. The name says something. I got in a few seconds. I got aha moment. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. So after the legs from Neo are done, I'm going to start printing the code part. The struggles of winning. Also, yeah, I'm very happy with my Prusa Mini. It gives great print results. It is also for, my go-to printer if I would test some filaments, but recently I'm also printing brand new filaments on different kind of other printers as well. I think if you have multiple 3D printers, I think you have always a printer. I'm going to use that one for this type of thing. Because you know, if you're going to throw that print at it, it's going to work. For these for these cubes, I printed all of them on, or most of them, I printed on the Anycubic Viper without any problem. You are in time out? Where are you in time out? Not here. Why would you be in timeout, buddy? If I click on the three dots, I can put user in timeout, but you're not in timeout, man. Oh? Save me. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's also because of the name from the light speed. It's all in capitals. Hey, Steve Rogers, how are you doing? Very good. Yes, yeah, because your name is all in capitals. Tripod said, "Hey," yeah, and then at the Lightspeed 3D LS 3D, and then was in timeout. I don't have a CR6 SE. I don't know why. But until now, Creality never sent me any printer. So I don't have a CR3. You know, the funny thing is, last year I did the video about the CR6 SE, and there was a company called ANET, and they thought that I had the CR6 SE in my possession because I made video about it. But I was like, ANET, if you have watched my video about the CR6 SE, you saw that I was using some pictures, some video screenshots. I didn't have a CR6 SE. But they thought, and if I was interested in selling the printer to them. Ah, thank you. Creality also never sent you one? I really wonder at which kind of threshold they are going to do that. Hey Carl, you're back because you couldn't sleep? Yeah, you were you were leaving my stream too early. I think that is. I must be extra special. They sent me one. Maybe, I don't know. But you know, I'm always looking to have some contact persons, not to get any 3D printers for free or for a review, but more also if there is something with the machine, I want to be able, maybe also because of the my job that I'm doing for full time, I want to make those reports to people from a company, and that they can maybe change that, you know. Some ideas that I have, for example, why put they always the filament on top of a 3D printer, not on the back side, you know? And I'm not meaning like on the back side here, on the sides, no, just on the base, but then a little bit backwards, and then that you're, I don't know if you have seen that in my videos, but on most of my Ender style 3D printers, I have them on the back side, and it's working great. Hey Matteo, how are you doing? That piece is without support. No, that R supports what you are seeing. So yeah. So yeah, Carl Fenton has also a Fokoos, and then 3D printing then. Yeah. The top is good for a direct drive. Yeah. Hey, what's up? It's a great 3D printer. Congratulations. Indeed, it is a very nice printer. Also very clean. Hey Tom, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Yeah, and I'm also like mentioned, I'm thinking about it to move the filament spool holder more to the middle, so that, you know, that you don't have this what is now going on. And especially if it is going all the way to here to print something. Hey Michael Kessel, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Creativity wasn't found on my CR6C review. Wow, those legs are really long, big. Yeah, yeah, indeed. I mean, and especially if you know, I mean, we saw it happening with Joel, that he got the Ender 7, and you would guess that when you are going to send something like that is brand new to a large 3D printing YouTube channel, you know, you want to make sure that that review unit is going to be as best as possible, and you're not going to send some crap. I mean, if it is going to be shipped, of course there is something like shipping damage. But I mean, if the print is having some technical issue, I wouldn't keep it. Being a customer and receiving garbage printer, yeah, well, I was pissed. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, and that is a sad thing, because that's a sad thing, because the reviewers are going to provide you some very crucial information about, or critical information about the printer, what can be solved, what can be, you know, improved. But yeah, if they don't want to listen and they see it as a, yeah, as garbage, yeah, okay. I was impressed with with my N7 in the beginning, and yes, it was faster, but since I've used G on it, I'm super impressed with it. Oh, that is great to hear. Video I'm currently editing is for a 3D printer that they very clearly speedrun engineering process. Oh, cool. Tripod, they messed up with the CR. 10 smart. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that in time of hurry that you are going to ship a printer with some, yeah, you know, with some issues. Yeah, it can happen, but you know, crooked bad, like the N7, which was sent to Joel. Issue is that they do a very quick review of a printer. I spent 2 weeks plus working on a new printer or product. Yeah, it's also for me, most of my review periods are between the 6 and 8 weeks. And during that time, the printer is constantly printing different kind of PLA filaments. Maybe also testing some other filaments as well, see how it handles, and then I will do my review. And sometimes I write by it. So in some of the reviews I write review my thoughts so far and something like that, and then I clearly give a review, which, you know, the more I print with it, the more information I can give about my, yeah, what I found on the printer, what I liked. And I think the Sculpto Pro 2 was one of my better examples, because that was a bad printer. The issue is that they, yeah, I've been working on this Congo Z1 laser for almost 2 weeks, doing my last engraving now. Cool. We are going to see something about that on Twitter. Creality are so interested in getting as many as new possible released. Yeah, I think the quality of Creality is going to be improved quite a lot, depending on which kind of things they are going to add, of course. But, you know, pushing out so many 3D printers in a year. I mean, if they would focus on a brand new 3D printer every 1 year, I think that that would be making more sense and eventually also better quality. Yeah. Yeah, Tom. I also screw up and I can laugh about it in the end, so. Yeah. Kat, that is what I think too. Yeah. Because, yeah. I'm yeah, I cannot see what Creality is working on currently and which kind of printers that they want to bring to the market. If you would say, for example, we worked 2 years on this printer and next week we are going to release it, something like that, and 1 year later you have another brand new 3D printer. Yeah, I do like variations on 3D printers, or that new 3D printers are coming out. But yeah, if you get one decent printer from the manufacturer, I don't think it's bad. But I would say don't rush it too much, you know. You have the Creality pad. I think I did. Have you seen the? I don't know. Creality needs to retire models. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah, they retired the N4 because I never heard of it. So almost 3 hours during stream. The print is now at 18%. So it's almost at 1/5 of the time. But I'm going to end this live stream. It's 12:30 in the morning. So at this moment, 14 people watching. Oh my gosh! Wow! Thank you all for watching this live stream. Means quite a lot to me. Yeah, this print is going to take another 80%. So somewhere tomorrow morning, this one will be finished. The legs of Neo is also going to be finished any few minutes. I think maximum 1 hour. So, and then I'm going to print the awesome coat. Then after a while I'm going to paint everything. So for the people who are going to watch this live stream at a later stage on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this live stream. It is, like mentioned, this printer is an amazing 3D printer. I'm now already happy with what I'm seeing on the build plate being printed. Yeah. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, hit the notification button to get the latest videos right in your YouTube alerts. You can follow me on Twitter, Zachary_Bergen. Also on TikTok, Z3DP or Zachary 3D Prints, and you will find me there. And yeah, everybody who is here, thank you for watching. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow or Sunday in the new room. Wow, We need to see, right? So thank you, and I will see you next time. And hey, let's make awesome things with 3D printing. Zachary, 3D Prints. Bye bye.